Yes. Hello.
Hey guys, what's up?
You.
Yo.
I'm logging in right now.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah, we got it.
Alright, so it's been a while since we last played, and you decided to take up the offer from House Vol and join the ranks. And you were given the mark of death.
Death. That was the mark of all.
Well, otherwise known, it's the mark of Vol is the mark of death. You can only use the force a creature to make a wisdom save or be marked for death once per long rest. Lower, if the creature doesn't have so many hit points, then they'll just drop dead immediately. Stronger creatures, the mark will appear on them, but only those of House Vol can see it. Other assassins of House Vol will kill or seek out and kill those targets. And if you're below half hit points, you gain 5 hit points. That's a constant. You don't regain hit points if you do fall to 0. And you can also dominate a creature, a challenge rating 1 or lower. Endress Vol is pleased that you have taken his offer.
So we're at Thrain right now, at
Yes,
the house. Okay,
you're at his castle.
right. And just to recap, it's been a while. So I think when we came here, we were told by the guards that we couldn't get in because there was an important meeting. Then we kind of just waited that meeting out, and then we went in and talked to Vold. And he told us he had something very interesting to tell us, but he would only be able to tell us if we joined the House of Vol.
That's
Sound
correct.
right? Okay. So those other guys left, though, is that right? The people who had come for this meeting, are they now gone?
Yes. He tells you in the meeting, or he says that the important thing is that Lady Vol has made her return. She is the queen of House Vol and their prestigious leader. And she's over 6,000 years old and has survived, according to legend, has survived the wrath of the dragon below. and her return marks that she wishes to destroy the dragon below.
How does she plan on summoning it?
Or how would you kill the dragon from below? We'll start with that.
Well, you don't start by summoning it.
Yeah. What's the strat for killing him? Do you summon him into like a tiny bottle where he can't do shit?
Well, if you have a tiny bottle that could do that. But the dragon from below, as you may have learned, lives in his own plane of existence. He brings and the people he brings there go mad. They are known as the Dalarier.
Heard a thing or two about them.
For the longest time, getting to the plane of Daliers and the dragon below has been impossible. But a ward has been set up, and the entrance to the place has now become accessible.
So we met with this Dalkir, where we had the madness test and everything. Was that?
In the Shadow Marshes. Oh no, not the Shadow Marshes.
Hey man, I passed the test. I'm dope.
We met him in Quabara.
Yo, could the Lady Vol could I Soul Eater? Is it like a thing that I could do? Not that I would do it.
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh,
would she
use the soul.
would she get totally fucked up if she got soul corruption?
Yes.
I'm not gonna try it, but it's just I'm just curious.
Soul corruption is used to remove liches or powerful beings that don't rely on their physical body to maintain life.
Okay.
So is this when we were meeting with this Dalkir? Did that guy come from the same plane that the dragon below is in?
Yes.
Okay.
Though not that they worship the dragon below, for they are too far. They have glimpsed eternity and have gone mad from it. Some, for some unknown reason, find their way back to Kovora, the material plane.
So do we know what her plan is for killing the dragon below, destroying it?
Do you wish to be part of that plan?
Yeah, man, we're fucking greater evil, right? Right, Scott?
I'm through with that.
Is that still part of it? Greater evil.
The whole world's evil now.
Yeah, okay, so do we want to help Dragon from below to kill the world?
Yeah, we'll help out destroy the dragon from below.
Yeah, Dragon from below. Yeah, we're down for helping with that shit.
Then how would you like to steal the fortress of Argonath?
Is that a whole fortress?
It's Breland's mobile fortress built by House Cannith during the last war.
And how are we going to we're going to just take off with a mobile fortress?
A few soldiers working have been dominated by other members of House Vol. They are set to have a change of the guard where all members on watch for this one night will all be members of House Vol, or people dominated by House Vol. It would be the perfect time to strike. All you need to do is get to the control room.
Once we get in the control room, what do we do? Fly
Well,
that thing back to Thrain, or it's going somewhere else?
Nope, once you're in the control room, you can activate the defense mechanism and purge everyone except for those in the control room in the fortress. And then an airship will come and land and provide a teleportation to teleport the fortress away.
Where are we taking it?
You're actually headed to Zindra.
Whereabouts is that?
That's the big continent south of Kavara.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's full of all like the old super magic from like some sort of giant things, right?
Yes. It was the last civilization wiped by the dragon from below. The elves managed to live because they fled to Ardenal. And the elves that stayed on the continent that lived went underground and became drow.
Yeah, I think we're down for stealing something.
Once you're in Zindric, a portal gate is being constructed down there. We're going to use the power of the fortress to travel to the Dragon of Below's domain inside the Dali years.
Well, our gear has been barely enough for getting done what we've been doing thus far, but might be facing a new level of obstacle with this dragon below. Might need some new equipment.
Of course. At this, he rises and leads you to a back room where it's chests and treasure troves. What looks to be a gnome accountant works hard. You notice the mark of dominance on her. Let's see. How about a bow for you? A new bow.
The magical bow of the 5-foot step.
Yes. Only took 17 weeks or whatever.
Just kidding.
I think you got Misty Step, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have a Misty
yeah,
step now,
yep.
right?
It's a start.
is a bow of devouring.
Sounds good.
You draw arrows from the main part of the bow. Arrows can be drawn from a little slot inside, so it produces a constant flow of arrows. Arrows fired with this bow count as a +1 to hit and +1 damage.
Sounds good.
Arrows also fired by it deal an extra 1d6 acid damage, and they dissolve quickly.
Gotcha.
In combat, you can swing the bow as a quarterstaff with a shillelagh staff to it.
Sweet.
And it also deals an extra 1d6 in melee if you use in melee. Acid damage.
Yeah, I'm not totally useless in face-to-face combat anymore.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
We just gotta get you like a floating cloud or something, or sit you on a potential floating disc. So you can be like Legolas, just like floating up, shooting people.
Then he also says, who wants the sword? There's a sword, a shield, and a set of armor.
Well, I
So
guess
what type of armor is it?
It's elven crafted, so anyone can wear it.
I don't know. What are the deets? What are the different deets?
Wizards hoping it's like full plate or some shit.
No, it's elven chain. Its base AC is 17 plus dex, no max to the dex, and it always provides a half cover to range attacks, so you get +2 bonus to your AC from range attacks.
Does the chain have stealth disadvantage or no? Then maybe you should get a matter scout or whatever.
As long as you're not in direct sunlight and have some cover, you don't have disadvantage because the armor glimmers in sunlight. Makes it hard to stealth.
It's interesting. Is that a +1 armor?
No, it's just base 17 plus dex.
Okay, so okay, and I guess we'll decide how we divvy these out based on the other items, I guess.
Yeah.
So there's a sword.
For the wizard. Just kidding.
Yes, it is a +2. The sword grants you +2 to attack and damage rolls. Its magic damage dealt is 1d8 slashing magic plus an extra 1d4 fire. As an action while holding the sword, you can cast Burning Hands spell, but instead it deals acid damage instead of fire. Once per long rest.
Scott, I think you swing with the sword a lot more than I do.
Yeah. Are swords finesse?
This weapon is. Yeah, it's more of a scimitar, so yes, it has finesse. The blade's curved slightly, and if you swing it from the curved side, it allows you to throw the Burning Hands acid damage.
Yeah, look up what burning hands is. As you hold your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. Each creature in a 15-foot cone makes a dex saving throw. Creature takes 3d6 fire on a failed save or half on a successful. The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. But this is acid, is that what you said?
Yes, and
Okay.
the DC would be whatever your spellcasting DC is.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy with either the sword or the arm, either one. So it's up to you.
I mean, I
Do you
think
want?
you definitely attack a lot more with the
Yeah.
sword, so all those bonuses are going to be pretty solid.
Yeah. Okay.
So we still have to find out about the shield, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
It is a spring-loaded shield. It's a small, even smaller than a bracer. It's about the size of the palm of your hand, and you can kind of wrap it around your arm, and by pushing on the back of it, the shield will spring forth. This allows you to keep both hands free while using a shield.
That's pretty cool.
So it gives you +2 to your AC, but doesn't take up a hand or slot.
This seems like a Matt thing.
The shield just, when you're attacked, the shield automatically springs out to try to block the attack.
Yeah, Matt, you're dual wielding? You switch sometimes, right?
I mean, I switched in order to like have a shield usually, but the dual wield is usually better because 2 attacks is better than 1.
Right. Now, it'd probably make most sense for you to grab it. I mean, you could still probably grab a shield out if you want it. Like, if you really freaking need a shield. But this would just basically give you a passive +2 AC, right?
The double shield. Nah, I feel like the double shield probably doesn't work.
Yeah, but I mean,
I mean, it would make it a lot easier because like the sneak attack is obviously just a bonus on any particular hit. So I'm usually just trying to get a hit in there. So yeah, I think it would be pretty solid.
okay. It's a cool concept. right, so that left. So I'll take the sword. Matt's taking the shield. Nelson got a nose bow. Was any of that? Was that armor work for you, Neil? Probably not even really, right? You don't have any dex, right?
I have +2 dex.
That's probably not better than. What do you rolling full plate or something right now?
Well, right now I think I have half plate +1. So I think that's base 18 with a max of 2
Yeah, I got the
bonus.
armor in front of me right here. So you get half plate is 15 plus dex modifier max 2.
Okay, so then I guess it's 17 +1, so 18 is okay. So that would actually help then if it's base 17 +2.
But what kind? I thought you because you like started as a cleric or whatever. That you had heavy armor available.
No, I'd not heavy, medium.
Medium. Yeah, okay.
How big of a difference would it make to you, Steiner?
Because for me, it'd only be a 1 AC difference, I think.
Oh, well, the armor also has resistance to slashing.
How much would it up your armor class got?
Right now, I have a +1 studded leather, and that gives me studded is 12 plus my dex is 4, so I have 17 armor.
Oh, jeez. So your shit's gonna be like, okay, so you take it because you get to like 17 +4, so you'd be like 21.
Yeah, I'd probably be a pretty big boost. Yeah.
Because maybe it's only a one AC boost.
Yeah, because studded leather is capped at 12, like as the base, 12 plus dex, because it's light armor. So yeah, I get 17. I got a +1 shield, so I get 20 AC with my 3 from the AC from the shield. So yeah, it would be a pretty huge up. So yeah, 4 AC bonus.
Nice.
But then I'm taking the sword and the shield or the armor. I could sell this armor and the armor +1 I got now and give it to you. Give you the gold.
I wouldn't put +1 set of leather on my dog.
Yeah, that's why I would just sell it and give you the gold.
That's good. These are +4? Oh yeah, because I guess Dex is your main stat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need some like int armor. Add int armor class. Let's make a 3rd edition wizard or monk or something, 3.5 monk, and I'll just add wisdom to everything like twice.
Alright, so I think we're good.
I mean, does anybody want this +1 studded leather? Right.
Yeah, Nelson, what do you run right now? Would it up being up for you?
I have a +1 studded leather.
Okay.
Okay.
If you can you forge 2 +1s together and get a +2? No, you need 5 +1s. That's how that works. That's how you craft up. Then you need 10 +1s to make up.
So I'm looking. I had spent 1,500 on the studded leather. So if I sell it, would I get like half back? Is that right?
Yes.
So Or we might as well sell it. No, you want 750 gold?
No, sure. I mean, go on the gold pile.
Were any of those attunement? Or they're just regular
They're
magic
probably all
items?
attunement. You're probably eating all 3 of your slots right now, whatever.
The sword does not require attunement. The bow doesn't require attunement. The shield doesn't, because it's not even technically magical. Just the armor.
So the armor does require attunement?
Yes.
So that would be my third attunement item. I've got the Ring of Mind Shielding, the Amulet of Health. Well, actually, I'm not even sure. I'll have to look it up. I'm assuming that's attunement. Yeah, it is. So I'm capped out on attunement items for now. All right. Do you recall what the name? Do those have names for the items? There was the bow of devouring, spring-loaded shield. What's that?
Nelson already has the bow of devouring typed in.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I'm typing mine in right now.
Black River sword.
Sick.
Spring reloaded shield and elven chainmail.
Yeah, I also had that. I was using the ghost sword,
You guys are Matt. Maybe Matt can stab some ghosts.
rapier of ghost warding,
Matt likes rapiers.
which is +1 bonus to undead, and it's got the
This is the Mistress of All less than 1 challenge rating. Or
Yeah.
half challenge rating.
Well, still, if it's more than
polymorph her?
one challenge rating,
Could you polymorph
it's
somebody
still
into, like, an undead?
they get frightened if they fail a DC 17 Wisdom.
Yeah, can you polymorph somebody into an undead squirrel? And then you could just vaporize it with the ghost warding sword? Actually, yeah, would a lich polymorph into a squirrel still be an undead thing? And then if you stabbed it, would it then count? Actually, yeah, that is interesting. Yeah,
So-
could you if not, could you polymorph into a squirrel to dodge like fucking turn undead or anything like that?
No,
'Cause you're no longer dead.
the polymorph wouldn't change her challenge rating.
Okay. So they would, but they would not be alive. So the challenge rating wouldn't drop to like this. But you only have the hit points of the squirrel, right? If you got polymorphed or no?
Yes.
Okay, but the challenge rating doesn't go down. Your hit points and stats do, but not your challenge rating. Okay. That's how they thought their way out of that box.
So you said disadvantage is stealth if it's direct sunlight or something. If it's sunny, is that what you said?
Yes. So outdoors in direct sunlight.
All right, so we're off to Zendrick.
Well, no, you're off to Breland.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got to steal something first. Maybe this time I won't break all my lock picks.
All right. Apparently, the mobile fortress is here. He marks on your map. You could try to land your airship on it, but that might draw attention. If you land it away and walk in, the guards posted at the gates will all be uh, Blood of Vol dominated, so they will not give you any hassle.
Is the lightning rail still busted? I can't remember which timeline we're in.
The lightning rail has been busted, so it's not currently running on that track. They're still probably trying to fix it.
Okay, so we can land a ways away and sneak in.
So you head over there, land the ship distance a ways. The fortress is pretty massive.
You gotta stop by our best buddy and get another bomb. They'll be like, we're pro bomb now, guys. Don't worry about it.
You're for what?
Pro bomb now. Remember we made him stop making bombs?
Oh, yeah. It's night as you arrive and make your way toward the fortress. A small, almost market and tents are camped out outside the fortress. This is where supply caravans and other assortment of people who supply the fortress with food, water, and other assortments of goods camp out off the side of the road. As you make your way through the encampment, most of the people are asleep, and doesn't seem to be any guards present. When you arrive at the main gate, there are 5 guards on duty. As you approach, they take notice and just watch as you approach.
So we should be good to just walk in, right?
As you get closer, one of the guards tries to walk up to you. But before he can, 2 of the other guards grab him by the shoulder, and one grabs him by his mouth to cover it, and then he slits his throat. And he drops dead. "Sorry," says the man, as you get close enough to him, you notice that they bear the mark of dominance, except for the man that they killed. "Schedule change, last minute. We'll take care of the body. You can go on through. 2 more inside will escort you to the command center."
All right.
Wait, so if they're dominated, is that like a one-on-one thing, or all Vol people get to like command the person?
Well, usually all Vol people do, unless otherwise specified. These people have been dominated and told to respect the other Vol people that would show up.
Sweet.
As you enter the brass halls of the fortress, your metal armor boots clang, if you are wearing any. 2 guards stand by. They both again bear the mark of dominance. They nod as if knowing who you are, and begin to walk with you, giving you directions to the control room. They take you to about almost what seems like a mile back into a empty hallway. or empty staircase, and you head up about 12 flights of floors.
So do they leave us for us to go up these stairs?
No, they're going with you.
Okay.
Their orders, they say, is to escort House Wall members that arrive to the control room.
So do we now have a mark?
It's only visible to other members of House Wall.
Is that true with all marks?
No, only House Wall.
Wow.
Is
So-
it
so wait-
visible by these guys who are dominated?
Yes. Because they're technically part of House Wall.
If somebody detected magic, would they see the
No.
mark or whatever? Okay.
There's and you can't even show other people it if you wanted to. There's nothing that can be done to show on someone else the mark of Wall.
Do we have the power to like bring somebody in to become part of?
No, you're not high enough rank.
Okay.
How's the party feeling? Do we think we're gonna get jumped in here?
I mean, we're in enemy territory.
Is it what time of day is it? Is it night? I forget.
Yes.
Right.
How far until the command room?
When you get to the top of the stairs, they pull a board away from the door. And one of them tells you, just keep walking. Don't make eye contact, and they won't question you being here. It's only... We go past 3 hallways. It's the big double doors. They're locked, though. Though I've been told you would have ability to open them. They are merely a 3 feet thick doors. A high spell should destroy them.
Or I could get lucky and not roll a 1 on my thieves' tools.
Or that.
All right. So I guess here we go. I'm gonna before we go through this, I'm gonna enhance ability and give myself the dex one. All right. Here we go.
He pulls the door open, and you begin walking down, again, a brass hallway. There's only one man standing in the hallway, and he looks to be a knight in full plate, smoking a cigar and seemed to be staring at a music box. Doesn't really take much notice as you pass by. When you get to the 2 brass double doors, there's a single slit for looks like some kind of key or rod to be placed into it.
You guys want me to try thieves' tools it?
Go for it. Whoa!
You got it. DC 25.
Wow.
You quickly pull this 12 lever locks with skill and accuracy, and the doors fly open. There's two people, both kind of looking out the window, the big windows out over the plain. And the two guards, the dominated guards that are with you, quickly push you forward into the room and then close the doors behind you, trying to lock them. This brings the attention to the two people in the room. One, a knight, and the other looks like a wizard of some kind. They need to be killed, one of the dominated people say. The wizard has the control rod.
Go stand, Matt. Go.
All right, I'm going for the wizard.
I roll a. The wizard and the guard both kind of are surprised as they turn to ask questions. So, a surprise round attack.
All right, I can get to him. Then I'll cast inflict wounds.
Yeah, they're only about 30 feet from you.
So this is on the wizard. And if it hits, it's a crit.
20 just barely hits him. As you reach out to grab him, and there's kind of like a magic bubble you feel around him. But you're able to put your hand past it and grab him, dealing 62 damage to him. He drops to his knees, weakened by it, but still alive. Neymar, what are you doing?
Probably watching.
Kill the wizard.
If you want me to? I don't want to get fired.
Yeah, you're having second thoughts, Nelson, are you?
I am not.
He's damaged.
The bow flies past his bubble and hitting him in the shoulder. Yet he still lives. Gator, what are you doing?
Well, you guys want me to probably be overkill? You want me to go for this wizard, or you want me to go for the knight?
Well, we want to get the wizard dead. Okay.
Unless you want to try and finish him, Neil.
I mean, anything I'd do would be like a big spell or not a big spell.
Alright. So, whatever, I'll just attack him then, fine. Is this it with advantage, or no? Is this like surprise round considered advantage?
No.
No.
Well, not now.
That one. But I get a second attack. That one.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
that two.
Two.
Okay.
You come up to the wizard and swing at him, but your sword can't get through his little magic bubble.
Jeez.
Your sword couldn't get through the dog wearing the leather armor.
Oh yeah, this whole thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do I know what this bubble is that he's got around him?
It's like a advanced version of mage armor.
Okay. Let me. I just want to read something. might be doing this, but I want to read it. Okay, it is safe for half. Is it gonna bounce around and murder us all? Yeah, I'm gonna step to the side, so I'm not gonna hit our buddies, and then I'll throw a lightning bolt at him.
Well, regardless if he saves or not, he is dead.
Is it possible to line up the mage, the fighter too?
Yes, so.
It's weird that it only rolled the failed damage and not the save. Oh wait, I'm confused.
No.
Oh, whoopsie, I forgot about that. Okay. So he didn't pass the 17, so.
Knight takes 30.
Yes, Scott, you're gonna roll 3 next time, Scott?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
How many rolls until I get a hittable range?
Alright, the 2 dominated people are continuing to try to flip switches and pulling on rods to locking the doors. Everyone else roll initiative with just the knight left.
How do we roll initiative from
You
here?
gotta click on your dude.
Yeah, but I don't even see the initiative thing. Oh, wait, never mind. Here it is.
It's hiding next to your speed. Or to your speed.
I wrote you're up.
All right, I'll try attacking with the short sword, I guess. And since he hasn't moved, I still have advantage. Does 20 hit?
20 does not hit. It glances off his armor.
Okay, we'll try the offhand then.
24 does.
And then we'll roll on the sneak attack. And that's my turn.
Neymar.
Yeah, Nelson?
17 misses, 24 hits.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hey,
you.
Alright, that's weird. Happens at least once per
It's
session.
not weird. It happens all the time.
Once per session, and then it doesn't happen anymore, so we got it out of the way. Got it out of the way. Alright. So first it's gonna miss. Second, and that hits.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Tolman.
Okay, so is he wearing armor?
Yes. He's wearing full plate.
Okay, well let me read this. I'm probably gonna use it, assuming that it does what I think it does. Okay.
You have advantage on the attack, but 28 hits.
Yeah, okay, and then it should do 2d8, so you'll roll an extra one d8. So I'll add that, so I guess 12 damage. And then he can't take reaction until the start of the next turn.
Gator.
I'll just attack this guy. Fucking kidding me.
22 hits.
Nice damage. Getting reds everywhere. Alright, well, I might as well tack on a smite, I guess. And I'll attack again.
Yep, 23 hits.
I'll do one more. Smite.
He takes another 10 damage.
But was it like 46?
And Knight's looking real weak.
Alright, it's my turn.
I am Knight Alan Rock, and by the dominion of Breland I will slay you. He draws his great sword. As he does, it glows slightly, and his wounds start to heal.
He's a lich. Kill him.
And he swings at Gator.
It's a big boy hit right there.
Jeez. Maybe we should have focused on this guy and not
The
fucking.
hell, Scott?
Well, the damage includes the sword, the extra radiant from the sword, and then extra 5d8 for his smite.
Shit.
Did this, did you say that there was some resistance to something on, this armor? I think it says resistant to something.
Slashing, so you would take half.
Is it slashing?
From the 3d6. So that'd be. You take 4 less, so you took 41.
Dope.
Value.
And he will swing again.
Is he dead, Scott?
Not even close.
Half slashing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be the first one that gets to try out this dragon mark. Gain 5 HP.
You're gonna get the heal, man. It's okay. You can do this forever.
Alright, so how much gets reduced on that one?
4, so you took 30.
Alright, boys, 33 HP.
Dude, just so you know, he doesn't have a reaction, guys. Don't forget that.
Well, now
Oh, fuck. He doesn't. Yeah, now he does.
how bad does he look?
Most of his major wounds have healed, so it looks like He's healed about half of what you dealt to him.
All right. So I could try to mark him, or we could try to dominate him. But I don't think he's going to be dominated.
No, dominate is not gonna work.
So you guys want me to try the mark?
Was the mark he gets killed later?
He looked pretty bad, and then he healed up a lot.
Yes.
That's correct.
Oh, wait a minute, we might be able to just wreck this dude.
Oh, he certainly wrecked you, Scott. So
So Scott, you're telling me you want me to hit him,
yeah.
or you want me to try to dragon mark him?
Well, that's a daily, right?
It's a long rest, kid. There's no dailies.
Yeah, alright. Alright, yeah, go for it. Go for it. What does that give us
It's only
advantage?
a DC 13 save, so it probably won't hit, and it's a whole action. So I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, no, full action. Nah.
Okay, so you guys want me to touch him? Give him the touch. Ugh.
Unless he will use his reaction to repost.
Well, I'm not attacking him no more.
Right, Neymar.
So, how close are we to this guy?
Gator and Roach are up close, and you're probably near the door that's slamming shut now. About 30 feet away.
Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna hit him, I think. Or should I cast silence on him?
No, just hit him. We just gotta kill him. He's doing more damage with his attacks.
And I think that's all I'm doing.
Yep. 30 hits, 20 misses. Toman.
Alright, I think I'll just lightning bolt him again. And is there something because he has armor or no? I don't know if that's. I don't see that in this version.
Yeah, he takes their 32 and goes back to being real weak. Gator, your turn.
All right. I could use this poison strike move. I mean, how low is he? He looks hurt, pretty hurt.
Yeah, he looks pretty bad.
All right. I won't. Just gonna freaking roll well this time. Look at this skill I'm gonna put into this roll.
7.
Gotta heal the 5 first.
7. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I get that. Money!
Oh my god, it's got.
That's so sweet.
Oh, it's got to stop.
Totally canceled out your
my
last
god.
attack
All right.
in the high
I
I
level.
better
drop
on
a big smite on here.
Let's fucking kill him.
Let's go, Max. Smite on here. We're gonna get this. Oh my god, look at that smite damage!
Let's go.
He falls
Oh, thank god.
Easy.
by
Alright, we
2
leave him.
hit points.
Sweet.
Easy.
So we take the control rod and take that guy's sword.
See it. The guy has a magic greatsword. You can, as a free action, no, as a bonus action, you can spend the greatsword allows you to spend your paladin healing as a bonus action instead of an action, but only on yourself.
That's pretty dope.
What is it?
It also does an extra 2d6 radiant damage.
Oh, wow.
The lay on hands.
Okay.
It also increases the max amount of lay on hands you can have. Yeah, it doubles whatever your lay on hands is.
Okay, well we got this guy turning back into a paladin. If we're gonna kill you, you're gonna turn back into a paladin. A strength-based one.
All the wizard has on him really is a magical rod. It almost looks like a large screw.
I will take that.
When the dominated guards tells you, here, insert the rod here to seal the door,
Alright.
and now put it in the control panel over there.
Go, Matt, Mr. Toolman.
He begins twirling or twisting some knobs and spinning some levers. I am now releasing gas into the castle. We earlier today backed up valves. Poison gas is now leaking in through, and we've sealed all the doors in the place. In 3 hours, everyone will be dead. Then the two of them draw their daggers and they slit their own throats and they drop.
Wow.
leaving you alone in the control room. Large windows overlook the valley to the south, the great plains of Breland, and the forest in the distance. A banging comes at the doors. You can hear guards shouting, coughing.
So we're the good guys, right?
So guys, should I be? Or I don't even know which sword to be using nowadays.
What do you mean,
Tough-
like
tough
versus the great sword
situation.
thing?
Yeah.
Well, it's not finesse, right? So that's the issue.
Well, I mean, technically, I've got a lot of friggin' strength. I got that amulet. Or am I wearing that? No, I'm not wearing that right now. I don't have that yet. I got the amulet instead.
Why aren't you running that shit?
I don't have it. I didn't have enough money.
Oh, okay. Alright, so maybe later.
So I'm still weak.
Because that thing's pretty dope. Wait, you should probably just heal yourself or something. We're short resting in the meantime
While these people die.
while they gas everybody.
Everyone else is gassed.
Yep, go ahead. In about 20 minutes, the banging stops. 10 minutes after that, you don't hear anything, not even their coughing.
Alright, so we're just waiting now for something to happen?
Yeah, we have to wait, and they're gonna bring some teleportation scroll.
Right.
I'm gonna teleport this thing to Zendrick. Fortunately, the guys killed themselves, so they're not gonna be able to mop this place up.
Also, Matt, do you have that ring? That shadow ring? You wearing that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that you remember that you're wearing it.
I didn't, but now I do. What does it let me do? Oh, it makes me let me summons another dude.
Summon a shadow as an action once per long rest. Also allows you to know the nearest portal to Shadowfell. Ring also gives you resistance to necrotic damage. And shadow creatures cannot attack you. And then Neil, do you have this wand of regen?
Yep, I got the wand of regen in the bank.
Yeah.
Their nearest portal to the Shadowfell is still near Karth in the Nightwood.
Okay.
About 3 hours go by in the night. In the distance, you can kind of tell the sun's starting to rise. When large airship, skulls fill the hall. It looks like the airship, or at least the bottom part, is just filled with skulls. Flies in and lands near the top of the place. You have a feeling this is the that's them. About 10 minutes go by, and there's a knock at the door. A wretched voice kind of lurches through it. Y'all did good. You can come out now.
That voice we recognize.
No.
Oh man, you got the magic key, so.
So I guess we'll insight that.
Man, I could turn into a gaseous form and go through the keyhole and take a look what's going on over there. Super sick ability.
He seems pretty genuine.
All right, we'll open the door then.
Uh, when you open the door, standing in front of you is a ghastly looking lich. Beside him are two look like dominated. They bear the domination mark of Houseful. They seem to be pushing the bodies out of the way. A lot of bodies piled up near the door. A faint hint of the gas still lingers near the floor, but is not toxic. As long as you don't put your face to the ground. Indris Vol was right to put the trust in you. Come to my airship. The teleportation will not bring flesh with it.
Sure, let's go.
This will help clear the bodies from the airship when it teleports.
The blood of Vol is just misunderstood, guys, right?
Yeah, there's no real evil in Eberron, right?
Alright, we'll head to his airship. Have you ever noticed there's skulls on our guy's airship? I think we might be the baddies.
No. The world's just misunderstood. As you head up to the ship is filled with zombies and skeletons as serving as the crew. I worked for 2 years on this scroll for Lady Vol, teleporting a whole damn city
was its primary purpose, but I've had to refit it to teleport the fortress. Still, very similar to a city.
Out from under his cape, almost seemingly from nowhere, he pulls a scroll case.
What city was he going to teleport?
You ask him that?
Yeah.
Oh, the original plan was to teleport and the entire city of Fairhaven. I tell ya, it was quite the idea that you all had back then. As he works on a number of knobs on the scroll case, activating different levers, uh, trying as if it's a locking. He's trying to put a combination in for a locking mechanism. See, the Silver Flame doesn't quite understand the value of what we offer. The idea was that when all the members of the Great Silver Flame meet only once every 10 years in Fairhaven, we're going to teleport the entire damn city. Out into the waste of the oceans. Unfortunately, we missed our opportunity. One of
It
the
was 10
members,
more years. What's 10 more years for an immortal?
yes, what? Other things now take priority. For some reason, one of the higher members of Fairhaven, Dorless Doll, stayed in Merrill's ward hunting some demon or something. And Lady Vol said unless it was all or nothing. So, didn't go through. At this, the scroll case clicks into place, and he starts to pull the cap off of it. He empties some crystals into his hand, and hands some of them to the skeletons, who then immediately run off back inside uh, the fortress. Gaining stones will help navigate the teleportation. About 4 or 5 minutes later, he pulls a scroll from the case. It's a huge intertwining of magic circles and runes. He reads it out as his pointed skeletal finger goes down the scroll, leaving a slight blood trail as he does. And the fortress begins to shimmer and then vanish. Ta-da!
Sounds like a handy guy.
I like being
Well,
a bad guy.
Well, I'll just drop you off of your ship and you can fly south to Zendrick.
Sounds good.
Uh,
Enjoy the fortress.
No, we're heading to the fortress.
Oh,
So when the fortress disappeared, all the bodies in the fortress stayed behind.
and they stayed floating in air for a good second, and then they dropped.